Hi, I'm Exclusion, and in this video I will be talking about Gann's forecasting system. This is the second video, and if you did not watch the first video, please check my channel. You will see a video with the title William Delbert Gann's forecasting system on BTC. In this video, I will talk about lunar cycle, CR cycle, and how we can trade these dates. I will give several examples and I hope this video will be beneficial for all. First of all, in the screen, you see that um, there are red and black arrows, red and black lines. Red line represents the lunar cycle and black line shows the COR cycle. What is lunar cycle and what is COR cycle? Lunar cycle is a cycle which gives consecutive daily tops and daily bottoms. You can forecast all daily tops and bottoms with accuracy. I'm not talking about 1 or 3 days movements. I mean obvious daily tops and bottoms, as you can see in the chart. And generally, we get 5 or 6 turns per month. And in this video, I will be talking about how we can trade this lunar cycle, because lunar is better for trading purposes, and CR is something that we can use for holding a position for longer time periods. CR is the midterm cycle, and lunar is the shorter term cycle. You can think like that. As I said, lunar gives 5 to 6 turns per month, and CR gives 1 or 2 turns per month. CR is larger cycle than lunar. And as you see, there are forecasted dates here, and the accuracy with this system is overall 70 to 75% overall. And my July accuracy was above 80%. I will be talking about this accuracy, and I will show some screenshots which I shared with members. So let's move on. Now I will show you something from the book The Tunnel Through the Air, and I will show which cycle I use for COR. There are 3 COR cycles which I use, and these are Tokyo G1, Saint Mary, and Mary the Angel of Mercy. Let's look at them. Yes. In the Tunnel Through the Air, on page 287, it says that the news was quickly flashed to General Pearson's headquarters. On examination, they found that the giant ship was a mother ship more than 600 feet long, bearing the name of Tokyo G1, and that it carried 25 bombing planes of the most modern type with collapsible wings and equipped with powerful searchlights, carrying bombs and poisonous gases. It was estimated that more than 100 officers and aviators were aboard the airship when it fell. All were killed but 2. You can check this page 287 and look for some hints maybe you can solve to figure out this cycle. And the second CR cycle is Saint Mary. Let me open it. Yeah. It says that Robert's next invention was to build a silent motor or a muffler which would prevent any sound. He knew that this would be very useful in war. After he had completed this invention, tested it, and proved it a success, He offered it to the United States government, but after the army officers who knew very little about this new invention had looked it over, they refused it. Robert then sailed away in his new plane, which he had named the Saint Mary. This is a plane like Tokyo G1. These transportations are important. This is the second CR cycle, and it appears at 225 page. At this page, this is where you can find this cycle firstly. And the third CR cycle is Mary the Angel of Mercy. Yes, it says that they figured it would send a powerful death ray 3,000 to 5,000 miles through space, destroying everything within a radius of 700 miles. Work has started on the new mission with all secrecy. It had already been christened Mary the Angel of Mercy. This is the third CR cycle, and you can find this firstly at page 234. These are the CR cycles. If you are interested, if you want to figure out these cycles, you can study with them if you wish, but it's hard to decode them, trust me. And finally, in this video, I want to talk about how we can trade these dates. I will give some hints, I will give some technical hints, and then as a final word, I will show my accuracy if you are interested. I will show the records, past charts, etc. Yes. Now let's take a look how we can trade July swings. It starts here. This is 2nd of July. There is a 1-day deviation here, and it occurred on 3rd of July. 2nd of July as a top, 9 to 10th of July as a bottom. 15th of July, there is a 1-day deviation. It occurs on 14th of July. 16th of July, 17 to 18, then 20th, 23rd, 26th, and we had an inversion here in the whole month. And let's highlight these dates and let's look at how we can trade these dates. I prefer hourly or 15-minute time frames, so everyone has a different trading style. You can use this time frame. I prefer them, honestly. And yes, 2nd of July. This was forecasted dates, but the actual top occurred here. It makes 1-day deviation. If you look at the charts, we could use here after this market structure break, we could basically draw some Fibonacci level and look for short here. But while trading, always keep in mind that you are looking at this time frame right now. But if you want to enter a setup, you need to look at lower time frames, such as 5 or 15-minute time frames. There's a structure break. There's some retracements, and there's some order block here. There's a supply, but we see that price exceed this area. What we can do if we get a stop here? Our stop loss worked and we are looking for trades. We see that there's a liquidity on this level, and price sweeps this liquidity. Then we look for example, 15 minutes charts. There's a liquidity sweep on this area, and as forecasted, there shall be a daily top. So we are looking for setup. Price creates a higher low here. Then it breaks this level into downside. We can either trade here or here. And you may ask how we can trade these levels. As you see, there's a liquidity void. If you consider this as a market structure break, because it is, you may ask why. Maybe some of them you don't know, but the candles are important if you are looking for market structure. This candle, this bottoms candle closes here, then price close several candles below this level. So I use candles bodies to check for market structure, and I can say that there is a liquidity void. There are consecutive 4 downsides black candles, so there is a liquidity void, and I see that price needs to somehow drawn into this level because there's a market structure break, and price drones in this liquidity void, then go downside. Also we can check the same zone on the hourly time frame. We are looking for short positions because this was forecasted top date. It only occurred 1 day later after forecasted date, and actually on this date I updated my group and I said that this is the top. This is the top because there's an 1 day deviation. Yeah, actually on the hourly chart we see that there's a fair value gap here, and exactly price drones here, and we can look for a position here. Also, as I said, we can look candle bodies to determine market structure. For example, let's start here. This is the bottom, then there's a higher low. This is another bottom because price on the hourly time frame, price moves like this. So you see that price closes candles at higher prices. There are higher lows. We can see that there's another higher low and higher close, higher candle close, and you can use this or this, it doesn't matter. If you use this, you see that there is a structure break because price ends to close candle. If you look at bottoms, if you look at bottoms, price closes candles below this low candles close. This is important because we say that there is a structure break and we look for liquidity gap here. This is the same. This is the strategy of ICT, which he shared on 2022. So this is very useful, I think, while trading these dates. There's a obvious fair value gap here, and price drones here. This is our entry actually, because we knew that this is daily top, so price needs to go down, and this is our entry. If you know trading, knowing the upcoming daily tops and daily bottoms is crucial because it gives plenty of trade opportunities. For example, you miss this trade and we look for another trade. There's a lower low after this low, and then price creates another low. So we say that there's a market structure. This low creates the market structure, and we look for fair value gap again. You can check also 15-minute time frame. I use these time frames. This is the fair value gap. Also we have some kind of order block here, and let me show you. This is the setup you may take. This is the second opportunity, maybe like this. It makes 4 to 1 risk reward. Sorry, 1 to 4 risk reward ratio, and this is how you can trade these dates. This is the first example. I use let me write down for you. I use market structure, 1 hour or 15 minutes, and fair value gap. This is the ICT's 2022 strategy. I use this simple strategy for trading the daily tops and daily bottoms. Some people ask me that if there's a method to trade these daily tops. There is no such a trading method. I mean, I am forecasting consecutive daily tops and daily bottoms for BTC. You need to trade it. You need to know how to trade, because in my group, in my private group, I don't teach how to trade. There are lots of useful educational material. There are lots of useful educational material inside which teaches how you can forecast key timing, key dates for the occurrence of tops and bottoms. There are also useful strategies for for trading, but if you don't have experience or if you don't trade regularly, it may be hard to trade for you. I don't mean forecasting, but you need to know trading overall. Let's look at the second date here. It was 9 and 10th of July, which was forecasted as daily bottom. This zone forecasted as bottom. Then look at how price moved into the upside. I believe everyone can trade this because we don't need to use fair value gaps here. Maybe you can use on 15-minute time frame. For example, even on the hourly time frame, there is a gap here. I can see it. If we look at this date, if we look at these two dates, we see that price is on the downside trend and there are two equal highs, and price aggressively goes upside, creates the market structure into the bullish side, then gives the retracement. It is not important that you take the setup, you take the entry on this fair value gap. You can simply use optimal trade entry pattern and trade this. This is easy, I believe. This is the OT, optimal trade entry zone. As you see, price respected this zone and move into the upside. Is it easy? Is it easy to trade even on the hourly charts? I believe it is easy because, for example, only for this trade, if you take the trade here and adjust the stop using this candle's body, this lows body candle, and for example aim for this liquidity, there is a potential 5 or 6 R risk reward ratio. I believe everyone can trade this with patience. Trading needs patience, so I gave you 2 examples to show how you can trade using daily tops and daily bottoms. And I want to refer ICT for the market structure shift and fair value gap for the entries. Check his videos if you wish, if you want to learn his 2022 strategy. I use it primarily, and optimal trade entry pattern. It's easy, I believe, and it offers good returns if you know how to trade. If you even look lower time frames, you see maybe better entry chances. I only looked at hourly time frames for these 2 trades, so yeah, I believe these 2 examples have been useful for you. This is how you can trade. Now, as a final word, I will show you something. This is my Twitter account. Send me a follow if you wish. Also, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe my YouTube channel if you want to see more videos about Gann, cycles, time forecasting, and cryptocurrencies, etc. Just comment, send like, etc. and these videos will come. This is my Twitter page, and I post weekly forecasting for crypto. Now I will show you something about my accuracy. These ticks are forecasted daily tops or bottoms, which was shared with members in these weeks. And the accuracy is, I shared this firstly in my group. The accuracy is between 70 to 75%. Imagine how much money you can make using daily tops and daily bottoms with the basic trading strategy. Actually, think about it. And this is another pin quoted tweet. So, for example, or let's look at this first. These are the forecasted dates. This is shared with members with the rest of this chart, and you see that this date occurred as a top, bottom, top. You can see it. 1 day deviation is always considerable, and it's called as orb. 1 day deviation is orb. For example, here I forecasted 2nd of July, then updated my group as this is the top. You can see the published date of the chart, 4th of July here. Then members went short to make money. Then, as you see, there are 3 consecutive black downside candles. Then I forecasted this date as a daily bottom, shared it with members on 19th of July. Then, as I showed you with the example, members longed on these dates. Then you see how much money you can make this. how much money you can make using this chart. This is my forecasting. I use William Delbert Gann's forecasting system. It's original, and I don't use all the cycles because these two cycles are actually most of the these two cycles gives theoretically all terms, but I omit these 1 or 3 days movements. So if you want to use my forecasting, and if you are trading BTC, also check my Patreon. If you are trading BTC and if you want to know upcoming daily tops and daily bottoms in advance, check my Patreon. I sent forecasting PDFs for BTC using Gann's forecasting system every week. So that's it, I believe. I hope this video has been useful for you, and support me if you wish. If you want to see more videos, subscribe, follow me, send comments, etc. And yes, that's all for this video. I hope it has been useful, and take care, my friends. See you in the next video.